Okay, so let's see. So what we're gonna do, we are going to use if with or, not and. Okay, one more thing, guys. As I mentioned you that this webinar option is I'm doing using for the first time. Earlier, I was providing it this webinar through Skype, so this is a bit new for me also. So there is one option of recording this whole session also in this webinar, but it's a paid version actually. So I am getting this option also, which is to record it, and I forgot it actually. That was my mistake, and just now I remember. So I have just started the recording. So from now onwards, the rest of the session will be recorded, and I'll share the recording with you also. And a lot of people who may miss this session, I'll also share that recording link with you. So you can just look at it also in future when you want to refer it. So I hope that's a very pretty much good option for all of us. So I've just recorded. That was my apologies to all of you that I actually forgot it. So now onwards, the rest of the things will be recorded, and I'll share the link with you. Okay, so let's see where we are right now. This disqualified one. So what we're gonna do is we say that if a person get 5 or more than 5 in any one of the levels, the person will be qualified for the bonus. So the condition of or will be applicable. So somehow the formula which we are going to use is if with or. So equals to if and then we'll use or. So now the same thing, everything will remain same, which was there in this formula, which is if with and. Now it is showing me if with or. So if with or is what? Or is that if any one of these levels will be greater than equal to 5, then the person will be qualified. So that we need to put in right now, level 1 should be greater than equal to 5, comma, level 2 should be greater than equal to 5, comma, level 3 should be greater than equal to 5. So I'll close down the bracket right now, and collectively if any one of the condition is true, so I'll press comma and I'll say if this condition is true, then what I want Excel to show, if this value is if true, which is qualified, else double quotes disqualified. So I'll close down the bracket right now. So what it'll show me, by the way, it'll show me qualified because we are getting 5 in more than 4, 5 or more than 5 in level 2 also, or 3 also. So even in any one of the levels if I'll get. So I'll close down the bracket and enter. So here we go, which is qualified. If I any chance if I change this to, let's say, 2, still it is showing me qualified because any one of the levels is getting 5 or more than 5. If I change it to 2 again, then it will show me disqualified. Okay, so let me undo it, and then I'll copy and paste it down also. So now you can see this whole thing is qualified. It's not only one person is disqualified, which is Jalal. And because the score is pretty much low, in total it was this disqualified also. And if you compare it, just have a look, this initial status which we had done on this total score greater than equal to 15. So this result is same as this one also, because somehow the condition are uh, actually matching. So that is why. So I hope till this all these things are clear to you. Now one very important thing is left, which I'm going to discuss right now. So till now what we have done is the normal is if, which is if a particular condition is greater than equal to 15 or not, then qualified, disqualified. Then we have covered if with and, that will judge that all the conditions are met or not. And then this one, if either of the conditions met or not. So that we have covered till now. So now let's say Very important function, which is, by the way, we use it a lot in work. Again, company says that, okay, that let's distribute on bonus on the basis of this result only, this one, I column, because somehow, or G column you can say, because the result is same. So somehow, if we look at it, that okay, let's do it, that if we do not have any issue if a lot of people are qualified, but there is still one problem which we are facing. So just have a look at that problem. There is one person whose name is Sunil. He's getting 16 as a total score, and he is fully qualified for the bonus. And a person, Mehak, she is getting 23, and she is also qualified. So what I want to convey to you is that if a person, as per our condition, if a person who is getting 15, if a person who is getting 15 is also qualified, and a person who is getting 30 is also qualified, but still there is a huge difference in their performance. Okay, so let's discuss this. So company says that let's introduce a grading system. What grading system? That if a person whosoever gets the highest grade will get the highest bonus. So let me write it over here till at the end, the grades which we are going to provide. You can also note it down if you want, so you can refer it. Let me write it over here, we can see at the screen at the same time, which is which is grades and scores. Let me delete it also. Sorry, let me delete it. Yes, delete it. Let me, do not require it. That's very basic functions. So I'm hiding it also. Okay, grades which we are talking about is, let's say if grades are 0 to 5, uh, sorry, sorry. If score is 0 to 5, grade will be F. If score is 6 to 10, so if I write 6 to 10, 6 hyphen 10, it will convert into a date. Okay, so if we want to write using hyphen, we have to use a single quote in that case. Single quote, and then we can write 6 to 10. Okay, if the score is 6 to 10, then E, 11 to 15, D, 16 to 20, C, oops, let me use single quote here also, and 21 to 25, B, 26 to 30, which is A. A. So this is the grades. These are the grades. Okay. 0 to 5F, 6 to 10 E, 11 to 15 D, 16 to 20 C, 21 to 25 B, 26 to 30 A, which is perfectly correct. So let's see. This is how we need to assign grades to it. So equals to, if, and also one more thing guys, by the way, I'm gonna share this file also with all of you. So if you missed out anything writing somewhere, don't need to worry about it. I'll share this via email to all of you. So that's one thing also. Okay, so just have a look. Please be with me. This is very important function. I'll start with if. Okay, if this total score, because on the basis of total score, we're gonna assign the grades, all these grades. Just have a look and also look at the syntax. This is very important. If total performance is less than equals to 5, if total performance is less than equal to 5, if total performance is less than equal to 5, It means what? If just you just analyze it, it means what? It is again 0 to 5, because score is not going to be negative, so it automatically create a range which is 0 to 5. So if f2 is 0 to less than equal to 0 to 5, or less than equal to 5, if this is true, then which grade we need to assign? Grade F. So double quotes F, double quotes, because it's a text. That's why we are putting it in double quotes or inverted comma. Then I'll press comma to jump to the next argument. Now this is very important part of this formula. You can see that we are left with only a single argument. Only single argument, that we can put only one thing over here, not multiple. So we have only one argument, but we have in odd 5 grades are left, A to E still are left, which we need to put in over here. So only one argument and 5 grades are left, which is not possible, guys, not at all. What normally happens is, what happens in this case is, if you have ever used some if or some ifs, some if support single condition, and if you have multiple conditions, so in that case some ifs we normally use IFS, because that supports multiple condition. But in the case of if, there is one problem. If support, this if formula supports only single condition, and for multiple conditions we do not have a formula called ifs. No, we do not have any formula. So in that case, what happens is, what we can do is just analyze one thing, which I'm telling you right now. Just analyze one thing, that there's one a very small story. Let me share it with you. One day a kid got a genie, and genie said that you have 3 wishes with you, just ask me those wishes. So that kid say that my first wish is that I want a very big bungalow, and my second wish is that I want a very big car. So genie said, okay, what's your third wish? So he said that my third wish is that I want 3 more wishes. So the guy was pretty much smart actually. So what he was trying to do, he was trying to create a chain of wishes. He'll not leave that genie until and unless he satisfy all his wishes. So this is what we gonna do with this formula. If you just have a look, if is just like a genie for us. It is giving us 3 different wishes, which is 3 different arguments. We have already taken 2 arguments. We have already taken 2 wishes. We are left with the last one. So in that case, what we need to do? Correct. What you are thinking right now, which is again we can apply if formula. Will not leave genie. We'll just put him right over here, which is if formula again. So again, just have a look. Again, this is a very important part. If total performance, I'm writing, just have a look. If total performance is less than equals to 10, which is what? Which is 0, 6 to 10, which is 6 to 10. Okay. Now, just have a look. You must be thinking right now, I'll press comma also, and the grade which I'm putting it in E. But you must be thinking one thing, if you analyze this statement, that F2 is less than equal to 10 than E, which is I am doing something wrong over here, because if an employee, if the total score of an employee, for example, is let's say 4, so he must be getting E as a grade, which is wrong. He should get F, and we are saying that he'll get E. No, this is not the case. Why? The logic behind it is that in Excel, everything works on first come, first serve basis. Okay, so first the formula starts from here, and it will check the very first condition, which is less than equal to 5. It means what? If somebody's score is 4, for example, he'll get F grade straight away, and this formula will get closed at that point of time. It will not go further. It will go further only when the score is more than 5. So more than 5 is what? 6. So automatically this less than equal to 10 is creating a range which is 6 to 10. Okay. So we have provided F and we have provided E. Now the next one is, again, I'm with the last argument. I'm on the last argument. Again, I'll put if, so that we have 3 more arguments with us. If logical test, which is this one, is less than equal to 15, which is what? 11 to 15. If this is true, then what I want Excel to show? Grade D, comma, this is how we're gonna do it. ये अब चलता ही रहेगा, बिल्कुल ऐसे ही. So again, if total performance is less than equal to 20, then grade will be C. Again, if, putting it again, if total score is less than equal to 25, grade will be, correct, B. Again, do we need to put, see, we are on the last argument right now. Do we need to put again if? No, because we are on the last argument and we have left with only a single grade. So hopefully now we can leave Ginny, छोड़ दें उसको, जाने दें. Correct. So what I'll do, I'll put double quotes and A double quotes. So what I'm trying to say is everything which is beyond 25, which is more than 25, should be assigned to A. But careful guys at this point of time, because what I'm doing over here is, we know that the total score over here, sorry, the total score over here will not go beyond 30. So in those cases which, where things are very rigid, where we do have upper caps, or some caps are there on the data, in that case we can go with this. Otherwise we have to use if, and we have to put this value if true, and in the value of false we can assign blank or anything else. But right now we can go with A over here. So the last part of this lengthy formula, it looks lengthy but it's very logical. You must be understanding this right now. That's very simple. So last thing which is very much important, the number of brackets we have opened, we have to close them down one by one. So there is one technique of that. We need not to what we do, we need not to count it, but you can see when I close down the bracket, there are two things. One is the color of the brackets. It will show me the color over here also when I close the bracket. Second one, we have to close the brackets till the time the syntax vanishes itself. So what I'll do, I'll close down the first bracket, one, which is, you can see it is green, green over here and green over here. So second one, again maroon, and then third, fourth, fifth, and you can see this syntax is gone. So now when I close on the, and now when I enter it, see this. Now this is assigned to B. The grade is B because the score is 21, which 21 is between this B assigned to 21 to 25. If I change this score to, let's say 12, for example, so it should be D. So I'll write it over here 12. So it is assigning as D. So this formula is what we call a nested if. Nested if, why we are calling it nested if? Because it's simple. It's a nest of if. Nest of if. So we have, how many if we have used? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now when I want to copy and paste it down, what I'll do, as we have discussed, I can just double click on that. At the right bottom corner, I'm double clicking. So there we go. We have all the grades with us. Even more than that, if you would like to assign the bonus on the basis of the grades, you could have done over here also. If you want to do it, you can do it also here. In that case, any kind of percentages and all those things that we can use. So these are the formulas which we have discussed today. So I hope things are clear to you. If formula, if directly if, and then if with and, where all the conditions must be true. If with or, again these things, and then nested if, where we have multiple if in a single formula. So it looks lengthy, but it's very easy. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. One more thing I want to discuss with you regarding this new initiative. One thing is that this file, as I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna mail to all of you. I do have your mail IDs with me, so I'll email it to you, all the things. Plus, one more thing, as I told you that I am recording it right now, but somehow I got late. You'll get, I think, half of the recording, hopefully, so that I'll share with you the link with you, and that you can use it further to refer it. And also one more thing, guys, I just want to discuss with you that there is one more thing. You could have seen that questions in your screen. So if you want to ask something, you can over here, and I can help you out in that during this webinar also. And this initiative I have taken, why I have taken this initiative, or even I haven't introduced clearly to you also. Uh, I am actually a corporate trainer majorly, and I have taken this initiative because on Sundays I do have some time. So I thought that it would be great to share 1 hour with all of you on Sundays as an initiative that I've taken. So I have earlier using Skype, which was not working fine. I hopefully this is working fine and you are getting things clearly, and a lot of options are here. So I'm pretty much happy with this. Plus also one more thing, that I also provide classes on Sundays itself, because at 12, around 12:15 we are going to start a class today itself. So the batch is going on. So this is basically a 4 hours of class which I provide, and this is just a view of that one thing, but that contains almost everything in Excel. I know it's very deep, but not everything, but lot of things you can say uh, for any professional who is working. So I was earlier providing classes in my own academy, but just to cater larger audience, I have now I am on online and providing online classes through Skype. So classes will be going through Skype in that case, not this webinar thing, because here you'll not able to speak with me. But in in that case, you can speak with me also. You can share your queries with me. We can sort it at the right time over there itself at one go, and everything will be there. So all these options will be there, and it is going to be you can say 5 classes course, which is 4 hours per class on every Sunday. I've started this initiative because you guys as working people, you are already traveling 6 days a week, already traveling 6 days a week. Hi, this is me. So just open this webcam. So you guys actually traveling 6 days a week. So which is somehow you're already spending a lot of time in that. So it's better if you have some time on Sundays. You can join that class if you want. So it will be everything in depth, and I'll share that practical problems with you. If you face any problem, you can discuss that with me directly, and everything will be there. So I'll also do one thing. I can share that course contents with you, and details with you. If you want, you can join that also. And regarding this initiative, this will go on as soon as I will be frank with you. I'll try my level best to do it. I'm traveling, even right now I'm in my office, so I'm traveling from my home just for this particular initiative, just to share my knowledge. So I'll try my level best to continue it. But in case if I'll somehow if I'll get any corporate training on Sunday, which is very rare actually. Saturdays are okay because yesterday I had to have a training in Fever 104, and prior to that I was in HCL and M2K also. So three companies I had training in this week. So in next week I do have training in a couple of more companies also. So Sundays are somehow pretty much free. So either two things, I'll be there to share my knowledge with you. I'll already email you the next topic in advance, so that you, if you would be interested, you can just enroll yourself if you would be interested in that case. And I'll not be able to do that webinar in case of only two things, whether I'll gonna have any corporate training on Sunday, or maybe I'll traveling with my family outdoor, so that I can do, that I can, in that case I'll not be able to do it. But if I'll not be able to do a webinar on any one of the Sundays, then I'll share a video with you, so that you can just go through with that, and you can, you know, enjoy that. You can learn from that also. And if you have any query comments, you can also, you are more than welcome. If you want to discuss anything from your work which you are facing any problem, you can discuss with me anytime. I'll You already have my number which I've shared with you, and email IDs you already have. I'll also email you the rest of the things. Plus, I also have my DVD tutorial, that video tutorials actually online, which are already there. And the video recording which I'm going to share with you, this is something you'll get an idea of that. So these are already there. If you'll face any, if you want to go through with that, everything will be there in that. Okay, so next webinar option I cannot say right now that which functions we are going to do, but let me think about it, which is very common. And guys, one more thing: if you have something in your mind, for example, you are facing some problem or any function which you want to learn, you can email me. So whatever I'll find that okay, people are facing problem in particular function, or they are not able to do it, or they want to learn that from me also. So in that case, you can share with me that I'll create a topic on that, and that on that we are going to do a webinar. So just have a great day, guys. So we are just wrapping it up, and thank you guys, thanks a lot, and thanks for joining me. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye, take care.